Views and opinions expressed do not necessarily represent those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting group. Get involved with Access Fort Wayne and make your own television programming. Call 421-1250 to find out more.
Something smells good. I wonder what Lynn's cooking today.
Hey, Lynn, what's cooking?
Now here's your host, Lynn Austin.
Hi everyone, welcome to Hey Lynn, What's Cooking? And in my kitchen today is my hubby Dan.
I'm back.
He's back. He's going to help me today in the kitchen because we have some really cool recipes today. I'm kind of going back into the day of my Girl Scout days, and this kind of spurred like
I guess I'm leaving.
ideas.
That doesn't concern me.
No, I mean you could be a Girl Scout, you can be a Boy Scout and do these meals,
Okay.
but we're going to get foiled up. Everything is just going to be made in foil packets. And how easy, because it's May. And of course, it's Mother's Day month. Like that, not just
Month.
day.
Here we go again.
It's the whole month of May. So I came up with these recipes, like I said, because I was thinking of my Girl Scout days. But simple things that you can either put in the oven if it's rainy, because you can always go back, because you never know what the weather is going to be. So,
Especially in the
like if
Midwest.
you plan on doing a camping trip, or you're doing a fire pit, or you want to get the grill going and it rains, you can stick these in the oven and just have a camping day in.
I like
Right?
it.
So what we're
Roughing
going
it,
to
but
get
not really.
started with, of course, is a toast. And I have a little bit of rosé wine.
Rosé.
Rosé for a nice
Rosé with a bouquet.
summer. Our May is, I think, a start of summer in May, because you have Memorial Day and Mother's Day and Mother's Day. And yes, mustn't forget
be a
Mother's Day just
long
because it's the
show.
beginning of May. Don't forget Mother's Day. So here's to warmer days, all the women in your life that you know.
Careful.
And here's to
Very
having
careful.
fun always with family and friends, and just have fun together and cook. There. Oh, I love that sound.
You like
Yay.
that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Fancy glasses.
Oh, I know.
Somebody get you these?
Yes. One of my favorite people, Dana,
Yeah.
had those
It's
made
not
up.
available.
That's
yet.
nice. That's nice and light. Nice
Yeah,
rosé.
it is. It's good.
That's yummy.
All right.
Okay. So we are going to start, well, with breakfast in a packet.
Okay.
I have your favorite corned
Love
beef
this
hash.
stuff.
She loves corned beef hash, even though it's May.
yes.
It's not your birthday. It's not Father's Day. I have corned beef hash for you, because this is great
it's
if
the
you're out
best.
camping. You just open the can, and this is all good. Trust me. If you give me one of those cookie sheets. Okay. And pass me the foil. What you're going to use is heavy foil, and I'm going to make some.
Is it really heavy?
Oh my gosh,
You're
you
strong.
you might need to give me a hand here. We'll do.
Oh, that's not the hand you're looking for.
And we
okay.
have learned to do that when you're cooking, the shiny side up. So it has something to do with getting
The
it.
reflection.
Yeah, it's the science thing there. Okay, we're gonna do 4 of these guys and then stick them in the oven. Then on the same tray, we're gonna do our dessert and get those in the oven, which are really good. It's simple cookie dough and whatever chocolates you have laying around the house. Have a little chocolate
That
surprise in
sounds
the middle.
terrible.
You're not gonna like that, right?
No, cookie dough and all the chocolate you got laying around the house.
Now we need a can of cooking spray.
Can of cooking spray.
And what you're going to do, you're going to spray the center of each square of foil. Okay. There's enough grease in this corned beef hash, but I just like to put a little bit on there just in case
All right.
it decides to get funny. All right, now the fun part is we're going to take this corned beef hash, Dan, and you're going to make like a little bird's nest. Can you form a little bird's nest into that? Just kind of play with it and make.
With my hands?
Well, of course, you have to get your hands dirty sometimes
Why are you
when
using
you're.
a spoon?
Because you
So I'm
can't.
making a bird's
Do you
nest.
use a spoon when you're playing in the sand and you're making a sandcastle?
I'm gonna use a shovel.
No, but you at some point you use your hands, correct? So
Yeah.
sometimes you got to get in there and get your hands dirty.
There are
It's
potatoes in the sand, though.
It's not going to hurt you. Your hands are
So,
clean.
just like a little.
Just
like
kind of
this?
pat it
Okay.
together. So you're kind of molding it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you want like a indentation in the
yeah,
middle. I
because what's going to
gotcha.
go in the center, you're going to crack an egg.
Well, the mother bird won't be happy about that.
Well, you've had a couple times that the mother bird has not been happy with you, and I'm not referring to myself. I am referring to the
Although
birds
she
in the
can
tree.
squawk.
Oh, which I would never squawk at you, my dear.
Okay, look at that. That's a perfect bird's nest,
Let's see.
isn't
Can you?
it?
Good, but can you just kind of move that just a little
Oh, I'm
bit?
gonna squish it.
Because you want
What?
the
Must be a very
potatoes.
small bird.
Well, you want the potatoes to hold the egg in and not like.
Gotcha.
So you have to do that.
Oh yeah, I remember the bird story you're referring to.
What's that?
When the baby bird fell out of our tree in the front
Oh
yard.
yes, yes.
And I tried to save the baby bird, and lifted him up with gloves on and everything on
We
a ladder.
warned you.
And
We
the bird in
warned
the tree is squawking at me the whole time. Turns out it wasn't her baby.
Well,
So-
speaking of eggs and,
Yeah.
and birds and eggs, we're gonna.
Kept dropping the baby out.
Well,
of
the baby, I'm convinced that you were putting the wrong baby
Yeah.
in her nest, and she was telling you, "I don't need
I'm
that
not
child."
adopting. I'm not adopting.
Okay. So what we're going to do is put this egg in the middle carefully
Such precision.
into the center of that little
That looks
nest,
good. I'm gonna
okay?
take that.
And then I'm going to do the same with yours, unless you want to do it. Do you want to do it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just crack it a little bit.
All right.
Woo, nice crack.
Well, now we're on late night. I'm
You're so
losing all my
funny.
concentration
Yes, you
now.
are. Let's see. Oh, you got a lot of on the side, but that's all right. We'll just kind
Well,
of.
that's because the nest was too small.
Well, but it's okay. That works. We can make it work. We're just going to fold this over and pinch it. Just leave it alone there, Mr. Magoo. Okay. And fold that over. And like I said, you can put these on the grill, over your campfire, in the oven. I think they're perfect for proportion control. It just, and then there's really no cleanup. So you got your egg right there.
That's a good idea. So what I'm guessing is this whole episode is things in foil.
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Foiled
Yes.
again. I understand it now.
You got it?
Okay.
You are so
Doesn't take me
smart.
long.
No, it doesn't. All right. So we have our eggs, so that's breakfast. We're kind of going to skip to dessert here in a second
Breakfast and
because
dessert.
we got to
Two of my
get
favorite
these
meals.
in the oven.
Okay.
Move that over here to the side. So
Are these for dessert? or
these
this?
are going to be for dessert.
All
So
right.
one tray is going to be breakfast
All right.
and dessert. And what we have here is any type of cookie dough. Like I always say, it's just get in there and use your mind, use your imagination, what you prefer, what's on sale. Yeah, this is, we went with,
You got a spoon?
no, we're just going to wipe our hands.
Oh, I
and,
was hungry.
oh, who needs a spoon? You just get in there with
That's
your
good,
fingers
right
and
there.
just go. You don't have egg on your fingers, right? I didn't get any egg on my finger, so you're good.
I don't know. Did I?
And it's going in the oven
Now
anyway,
you-
so it's going to cook
now
it
you
off.
got me paranoid. I'll be back.
Okay, we have our cookie dough that's pre-made, refrigerated cookie dough. And I had some chocolates that were laying around the house. And if you don't have chocolates laying around the house, then you get what you like to put in the center. And what this is is a cookie with a surprise in the middle. We have our foil that's been sprayed with cooking spray.
Yeah.
And we're just going to take some cookie dough. And our oven right now is going at 375. So if you planning on cooking outside, or right now your grill is going and you're inside preparing these, or at the campsite, and it's fun for the whole family. Everyone can get involved.
Are we making bird's nests again?
Well, kind of a bird's nest, but then you're going to pinch it around the chocolate. So
Oh, yeah.
it's the hidden surprise. I have peanut butter for you
I
over
see
here.
that.
Peanut butter candies. And this is going to smell so good. And these are all things that you can keep in your cooler or in your camper in the refrigerator. Okay, so
Oh,
pick
my.
what you want in the center there.
No, you know I'm going to go with the peanut butter.
And I'm going to go with the mint chocolate.
I won't put too much in there. You don't want to overload.
Or just, if you need to add more cookie dough to it, you can.
We're just wrapping it around.
See?
Now we're
And
going over the
there's your
top, too, huh?
dessert. See? Like that. Just one big cookie with a surprise in the middle.
And what a surprise it is.
And what you're going to do is just pinch the foil around and tuck it in the sides, and oh, that's perfect.
Thank you.
Awesome. Just going to move that over to the middle just a little bit. Okay. So now start with your ends. And you don't need that much cooking spray on there because the cookie dough has the oils and the butter in there, so you're good with that. Just a little bit of insurance on the foil with a little bit of cooking spray. This is kind of a loud show.
It is.
The foil.
Oh, man.
You're on the phone right now. Somebody would be saying, "What are you doing?" Don't you find it funny, like when you're on the phone and people are
It's
wondering what you're
louder.
doing, and it's like,
It's loud on the
really,
phone.
I'm trying to be really quiet. Oh, you were quicker than me. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have our oven going at 375, and this will take about 10 to 12 minutes. So we have our egg, and then our cookies. And then we're going to move on to our pork stir fry
Ooh.
and chicken and vegetables in packets. So simple. And I'm even going to put rice in that stir fry.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
I
no,
am.
you're not.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes,
Okay,
I
here.
am. Okay, here we go. Into the oven.
Into the oven.
Oh, that's going to smell good. And here's a little sneak peek right now. Here is the chicken and potatoes, small, tiny potatoes with the carrots, and the pork stir fry with stir fry vegetables and rice. Again, all things that you can bring with you camping. The frozen stir fry vegetables, they can just be thawed out. They can be in a cooler. It doesn't make a difference. Or if you want to chop them up, all your different vegetables, you know, not pre-frozen, you can just put them in baggies and put them in there because the steam, the heat is going to just cook them perfectly. And we're going to add some things in there that are just going to add to the flavor, and it's just so good. So if you want to get me that cookie sheet there,
Cookie sheet coming up.
cookie sheet coming
There you
up.
go. We're done with the chocolate for now. Or are we?
Well, you can leave it up here if you want to nibble. And if you wouldn't mind getting me all those ingredients right there. I kind of put them in a little basket.
Look at
Isn't
that.
Cute.
You are just precious.
We have these just cute little, you can't find these cute little potatoes. I mean, these are just like doll-sized potatoes. I thought they were so cute. If you can't find them, just cut them into small pieces. The best thing to do when you're doing these packets is cut everything smaller.
Okay.
So it takes less time to cook,
cook.
like our pork, our chicken is cut smaller.
What
And
does,
then
what does this remind you of? You said it was summer. Come on.
your beer margarita?
No.
No?
Hey, Kool-Aid. Oh, sorry.
Oh, it does. Wow. Boy, you went way back. That kind of
It
goes
does.
with my-
Look, it's a
I was
miniature
just-
Kool-Aid guy.
I was just going to bring up my Girl Scout days, which we would get to the campsite. And our very first job, I know this was kind of out of order, but it was heading to the latrines. Certain girls were picked to go to the latrines and clean out the latrines, and then everybody had different jobs, and then we met back, and a group was getting the fire going, and the next group was at the picnic table. Probably not the most cleanest thing how we prepared our food, but we started our chicken packets, and we had to get our dinner going because it took a while on the open fire, and we had chicken, potatoes, and these packets, and this just made me think of our dinner. So I just kind of.
Do you need to use the latrine before we?
I cleaned this latrine, so those days you just took a broom and you opened the door and you went like this because you're so afraid of all the cobwebs. Yeah, it was fun.
I hope your appetite's really going out.
Yeah, now we're gonna cook dinner. Okay, so what we need is large. I had cut those. I forgot those. Those were the smaller ones. We're going to get like 2 large ones here. But first, we're going to do, let's do the pork first.
Okay.
Okay, we have our foil and cooking spray. Thank you. We're just going to spray this, the bottom. Okay. And we're going to put our meat first. So we got the pork.
That looks like the inside of a cantaloupe, doesn't it?
Yes, honey.
pieces
No, not
It
really,
does.
but that's okay. I'll just,
I'm just being.
appease you. See, I didn't touch that, so I don't, just in case, I'll wipe that. Okay, so we have our pork this is boneless pork that's
Okay.
been chopped. And then to that, we're going to add some frozen vegetables. And this happened to be the stir fry. I have the snow peas in here, the broccoli, the sliced carrots, the little baby corn on the cobs, like in Big, the movie Big, where he eats the little.
See, now this would be, the
that's
size specific for Kool-Aid to eat that corn.
Well, actually, that's going to go in there in a second. So you are on the money. But first, if you wouldn't mind passing me, let's see, all 4 of those little dishes there. This one's for the chicken. Okay, a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit, because we're going to put some chicken broth in here, so we don't need a whole lot in there. So that's just kosher salt, a little bit of garlic powder. Okay, some fresh ground pepper.
Pepper?
Okay, and this is soy sauce.
That's what I was going to say.
Smell that. But you know what? Before we put that in there,
Yeah.
I'm going to, where is my rice? I have instant white rice, brown rice, whatever you want to use in there, or no rice. It's going to go right on top.
That looks good.
And again, this is perfect for proportion control. You got it all in one packet. And to top that off, we're going to add the soy sauce and some chicken broth to that. A little bit of chicken broth so that rice can get some liquid in there to steam.
Moisten.
And then the soy sauce for the extra flavor. And that's going to go into the 375 oven. Just going to fold that over. And these are good meals to think ahead for Mom for Mother's Day too, because
Knew we'd come all back to Mother's Day again.
yes,
somehow.
yes we do. We don't want to forget Mother's Day.
Well, it is 31 days long, so.
Yeah, that's right. You'll have plenty of meals to cook in those 31 days. Okay, so
I'm just going to save these.
our pork stir fry is done in a packet. And of course, you know, you're cooking for a larger crowd. You would just make multiples of these and just put them on the open grill, the fire pit with a grill, what do you call it?
Everybody can make their own. Like,
Oh gosh, you can do a
what's that
buffet
place?
and just
flat
yes.
top grill.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go,
Make
in
your
a
own.
packet.
Grab your foil. Go to it.
So let me have the foil again, and we're going to do
Foil it
our
again.
chicken and potatoes and carrots, comfort food. Okay. spray, please.
Spray.
Okay, this one, chopped up chicken breast or thighs, whatever you prefer of the chicken.
Okay. About wings.
Well, you could do wings on here, but it just might take a little bit longer. You can do that.
A lot of bird references on this show today. Realize that?
Why is that?
Oh, nests. We
Oh.
make a nest. We got birds.
Well, you know what? I could see this all being done outside, so that's not a bad reference to make. You're watching birds, you're cooking. Oh, awesome.
Don't like the way somebody's doing something, you give them the bird.
Unless it rains and you're stuck inside and everybody's unhappy, then
Yeah.
what you do is you go for your glass of wine and say,
I like
hey,
your thinking.
I'm
Yes.
doing my best. I'm doing my best.
All right.
That's good, that's good. Okay, to the chicken, we're going to season it a little bit.
Okay.
Again, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Okay, and that's all we're going to put on that because something else we're going to add to that.
Okay.
Okay, and I just realized I didn't get my carrots out.
Would they be in the refrigerator?
Yes, they would, but you know what? We're going to just use these carrots right here. I'm good.
Okay. That's what we're going to use.
We're going to use those carrots, a little bit of broccoli, but I would have baby carrots in here, and that's what's missing on my thing, but I'm resourceful, so I will use.
You are the MacGyver of the kitchen.
Yes, I will use those. That works too. Hey, you got extra vegetables from your pork. There you go.
Okay.
And we have our little potatoes. So cute. Right?
Looks good.
Aren't those adorable? Okay, so we have
Precious.
the cubed chicken, salt and pepper, baby potatoes, carrots, and whatever vegetable you like if you want to put. If you don't like carrots, don't put carrots. You could put little sweet potatoes. You could put
Green beans?
green beans,
Peas?
peas, Brussels sprouts, endless.
Oh, don't do that.
Whatever. Oh, no, we love Brussels sprouts. Okay, to this you can either add white wine, but today I have rosé, so I'm not going to stick rosé in there. I will use some of the chicken broth
Very Kool-Aid.
to that. I
Every
love
time
that
you get this
commercial.
out now, you're going to
You're
think
gonna
of
think
Kool-Aid.
of the Kool-Aid. There's a Kool-Aid man. Hey Kool-Aid. Did you say hey Kool-Aid man?
Yeah. No, hey, Kool-Aid.
Hey Kool-Aid. Okay.
I think I was busting out of a wall.
That's right.
Yeah.
He would always come out of a wall
Or
somewhere.
somewhere, yeah.
To the chicken is going to be a balsamic vinaigrette dressing.
Okay.
So you're camping, you're planning your trip outdoors, just get the bottle of balsamic vinaigrette dressing, pour a little bit on top of the chicken and the potatoes. And this adds a nice flavor to your chicken and your vegetables. See that?
No, but now they do.
Oh, thank you.
And now they don't.
No, they don't.
And now they do.
Okay, now you're playing with your food. Now leave it alone. Please. Okay. So now we're gonna have another sip of wine.
Okay.
Gonna fold that over. And these are gonna, like I said, go on a grill. Now, what I would do, what you do on a charcoal grill is do the ring and then put them in the middle, and they could just keep on cooking. In the oven, like I said, we have 375. On a gas grill, probably just a lower heat. That's 375 on a gas grill, right? Is that how it goes? I'm not familiar with the gas grill.
I just use charcoal.
Oh yeah, I know.
Not a
We are
gas
charcoal
aficionado.
people, but you would all figure it out if you have a gas grill. Yeah, we do charcoal. I like charcoal. Like the flavor.
It's like
Okay.
they're making little figurines out of the foil.
I
there.
know. There was a restaurant that we
balloon
used to
animals.
go to a long time ago that would do little fancy things.
Wasn't that Lone Star Steakhouse? Didn't they do that? I don't remember.
I don't remember. It was somebody that used to
It's your
make cute
trivia at
little
home.
things out of your leftovers, because we would always take leftovers home, and it was fun. I think it was mainly for the kids, though. I think they did that. I don't think it was for us. Okay, these are going to go into the oven,
All right.
and now we're going to check out our egg, and we're going to see if these guys are done. I hear the hash browns sizzling.
I do too.
And I can smell them, and I think that those are done.
Oh my goodness.
Now, just because I've done this, you got to be careful opening these up. Because like, woo, instant facial. Okay. It's like, woohoo, they're a little hot. Okay. Let's see, it's like a little, ooh. Okay, those have to go in a little bit longer, but you can see how it's coming to be shape of a cookie in there and smells absolutely lovely. And I have a feeling our egg is going to be done before the cookie. Let's see. This takes a second. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me see here. Let me get a little spatula. Okay, and I get this.
my.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is so perfect if you want to surprise somebody for brunch and you don't want all the cleanup.
Hint,
Hint,
hint.
hint.
I was waiting for it. Oh my.
There is your egg and your hash brown. And those guys are done. Let me get a plate and put that on there. Then we can get those cookies back in there and talk about what we made.
Hash smells so good, doesn't it?
Hash is really easy. You know, I could see what that could be one of those survival, and I just burned my hand on the cookie sheet. That's hot. Survival food. I get
Would
that.
you like a replacement hand?
Well, yeah, just don't. Oh, look at that one. That one is beautiful.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm just going to put those right up there. Look at how easy that was. We're going to stick these back in the cookie just for a couple more minutes. And we're just going to recap. And by the time we recap, those are done. And then I will show you, if you want to pass me those plates right there. Oh, those are
Oh,
stunning.
you smell that hash? Oh my goodness.
Okay, our chicken and our baby carrots and our potatoes are in there with, look at all that juice. Look at how nicely that was made.
Look at that.
And then our stir fry with the rice and the vegetables with the pork.
Oh my God. Whoops.
Whoops, I almost lost it off the plate. So wasn't that fun
That was
today? Isn't
quick.
that, you can have
was
so much
easy.
fun in the kitchen. It's easy cleanup, inexpensive, great meals to take outdoors with you or in the backyard with you, or just simply in the kitchen if it's raining, because, you know, we have to kind of go with the flow with the weather and just embrace, enjoy the snow and the ice being gone, and just enjoy the birds being outside. And birds, there I go again. I must have a thing for birds this month. But
You're so sweet.
Oh, thank you. That was very sweet of you. Okay, I got it.
Oh boy.
And just enjoy. Happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. Enjoy the month of May. Enjoy family, friends, and cooking together. And that's what's cooking on Hey Lynn, What's Cooking.
Aren't you
today.
going to say foiled again like a criminal to, you know, to
I-
go along with your episode?
Well, I'm not a criminal, but I've been foiled again.
It's weak.
I know. Well, thank you. But I hope you enjoy all those recipes with foil. Cheers.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Month.